Peace and positivity, beautiful people. My name is Kwi Atia, but I am known to the culture, the hip hop culture, as Bronzy. That is my stage name. I am 38 years old. I fell in love with hip hop when I was 6 years old. I wrote my first rap. I was a young woman with ambition. I had very tomboy tendencies, I guess you could say, with a girly style. I think a lot of that became a shield from being around so many different males. A lot of it for me growing up in that environment was to be seen and not heard, if that makes sense. So I think I picked up a lot of habits of the young men that I would be around. There were so many people, most predominantly men. It was very seldom. It was always a handful of girls, and I kind of orbed to being that. And so I kind of did not have a voice to challenge those in hip hop at that time. When I first started rapping, I just would say whatever came to mind from experiences. I would rap about pain. I would rap about circumstances. I would have a rap about a sexual assault experience that happened to me in my early 20s. I would rap about what was happening in my community, how I saw it. We call walking off the... Sometimes in that industry, there were things that were said to me that I never addressed unless it was like a battle or something. I've been called the B word. I've been called all kind of things. Fat. I've been called black. I've been called, I guess those are forms of verbal abuse, but you're not really thinking about it when it comes to music. You're just thinking like, I got to get at this guy or I got to get at this girl, and I want to say something to them to make them feel inferior to me, or let them know like I'm on top of my game, or I'm on my A game, I got bars. So a lot of the times, I guess subconsciously, I never really thought about how things were said to me that could have affected me emotionally, from a form of just like hearing someone say things about me verbally that later on in life could have been like, damn, maybe I am too black, or dang, maybe I'm too fat, or whatever the case was. Sometimes we would take things. So when I think of verbal abuse, I guess that's what I think of. I think about how we say so many things, or how so many things are said, especially in the hip hop world, where you got to kind of have like a tough skin, but we never really take time to address the biases or the things that we never really rewrite the directive. So I think as I got older, and now being a mom to a young king, I retired. I'll tell people all the time I retired, but there's no such thing. When you fall in love with hip hop becomes you. My love for hip hop is unconditional. So I kind of learned to be more conscious. I still am a fan of the culture. I still love hip hop. And sometimes if I'm driving, we drive a lot. I'm going from state to state. So I may listen to something that's probably distasteful sometimes to certain family members if we're all in the car. So I had to, and even having my son now, I find myself listening to like, I didn't even know they had so many edited versions to songs. But I find myself just trying to be way more conscious and way more mindful, just because words do matter. Words matter. What we tell. Love on yourself. If someone is saying to you, you feel like it's tearing you down more than it's building you up, if there's a way to walk away, walk away. If it's a relative or family member where maybe perhaps you feel like is verbally abusing you, be mindful and be conscious to be able to find your voice and be able to utilize your resources to place yourself in better environments. As we learn and build our confidence within ourselves, we level up. And within leveling up, we learn, I need to hear my voice say something good about me before I can even expect it from anyone else. So positive vibes to the culture, positive vibes to hip hop, positive vibes to the growth and development of how men and women love on each other and how we receive each other. And I hope that we continue to grow, especially as a culture. And when I say culture, I'm speaking from a very diverse and inclusive space, but I speak of the hip hop culture. I hope that we're able to love on one another and use it to our benefits to grow and develop and go to higher heights, endless opportunities. So thank you for listening. Positive vibes to anyone that's in something unhealthy. I affirm and I pray that you find your way to something greater, and just believe in yourself and trust your process and know that you got this. Okay? Vibes up. Thank you for listening.